What is the best loophole on an exam that you've ever witnessed? It was my final year of high school in art class. The teacher passed out swatches, each hand-painted with a dozen unique, small squares, samplings of vibrant watercolors, dark and intriguing. Each held colors you wouldn't normally find in the jumbo crayon box, on long strips of heavy paper. One strip of color per student. The teacher instructed us to reproduce each color we saw on our individual sample, as closely as we could match it, by mixing watercolor paint onto our palette, in order to create a duplicate swatch of our own. This was to be taped directly underneath her own sample for grading. It was our final test. She asked us to use whatever means necessary to duplicate the colors, and to be creative. She said it was fine if we wanted to mix in acrylics in order to come up with the proper hues, being that this was to prove a very difficult test. The teacher told us that when we were finished with our project we were free to leave for the day. That's all it took for my motivation to kick in. I wanted to be out of there, while the other students busied themselves mixing great blobs of paint, and painstakingly tried to get their paint to match her color samples. I simply went to the sink, wet a paper towel, pressed it to her strip to wet her watercolors on the paper, then turned it over and used a roller